Hello and welcome Slashers, I'm Crypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, I'll be talking about Annabelle Comes Home and the Child's Play remake, which I think is going to make more money and all that stuff. So with that said, let's get into it. I want to first start off by saying that I don't really particularly have a fondness towards Annabelle as a villain. I don't think she's that interesting. If anything, she's just really a demon is all, and I just overall don't really care for her. Definitely not one of my favorite dolls in horror movies. So that's why I hope Chucky does way better in the box office than Annabelle, because Annabelle to me is just not all that interesting. Well, Chucky is. Now here's some proof of that here in a second. Now as you guys can see, here are the views of the Annabelle trailers. The first one got 13 million views. The second one that came out not long ago only got 9 million views. So 13 million and 9 million. But then when we get to Child's Play, the remake, the views are a lot bigger here. The first trailer got 15 million views. It probably has more than that now, but you know, I took these screenshots back when I did Toy Story 4 versus Child's Play, and yeah, I'm not sure if these views are still the same like they were, but the first trailer got 15 million views, while the second one got 26 million. With this said, I think that Child's Play could actually beat Annabelle in the box office, just for the fact that he's a much interesting character opposed to Annabelle. And plus, he's like the king of killer dolls and horror movies in general. He's the king of them. Just like Pennywise is the king of killer clowns. Michael Myers, I guess you could say he's a king, or Jason. I don't know, that's to be debated, you know, between Michael Myers and Jason, but we're not here to talk about that right now. So I think these view counts alone can signify that Chucky will absolutely murder Annabelle in the box office. And plus, the marketing team behind this movie is really good. I'm not going to get into everything that they've done for the marketing, but it's really good. Just an example, they had Snoop Dogg help with the marketing, which I thought was a very wise decision. I wasn't expecting it, but it was very smart. But let's look at how much each film has made. For the first Annabelle movie, the worldwide box office is over 200 million, which is pretty insane. And then when we get to the second movie, which is Annabelle Creation, that movie made over 300 million. Again, you know, Child's Play 2019, Cult, and Curse of Chucky don't have listings because 2 of them are direct to DVD and 1 hasn't even came out yet. But for worldwide, for the first Child's Play, it got 44 million. Child's Play 2 got 34 million. Child's Play 3 got 19 million. And then with Brian Chucky, it jumped right back up to 50 million, which is the highest grossing Chucky film in the franchise thus far, probably until the remake comes out. And then we have See Chucky, which only made like 24 million. And altogether, this whole franchise has made over 100 million. Now for the standards back in the day, these numbers weren't all that bad, but for today's standards, they're not that great. But seeing that we got this reboot coming to theaters very soon, I think that I have high confidence that it can actually make a lot of money. Modern audiences are getting a glimpse at Chucky, and with this said, I think they can make a lot of money off this movie. Chucky is an icon, and a classic one at that, so if he doesn't make nearly as much as Annabelle, I'm going to be disappointed. So I hope he beats Annabelle at the box office. I have high confidence that he can, since after all he is such a huge horror icon. Everyone knows who Chucky is, and when people see this new version of Chucky, you know, people are going to be intrigued, you know. It's not the Chucky that we grew up loving, but it's an alternate take, and with this said, you know, it being a remake and all, people are going to want to peep it out. Remakes can make a lot of money, but sometimes they fail and get really bad reviews. But I'm really hoping that Child's Play isn't one of those movies, which I've heard from a few people who have seen it already, that it isn't. So I'm hoping it's not one of those remakes that looks very promising and that just isn't very good. Because I'm gonna be very pissed off, but I think they could do a good job. What do you guys think? Do you think Annabelle will win in the box office, or do you think Chucky will win in the box office? I'd really appreciate knowing down in the comments below. And for those who do not know, I do want to do a Chucky versus Annabelle skit. Yeah, don't think I forgot about that, because I'm doing Chucky versus Slappy. I'm finishing up the trilogy with the third one, and then I'm planning on doing a couple other Chucky and Slappy skits, you know, with both of them. And then, you know, Chucky versus Annabelle. Maybe a Chucky versus Buddy if I can manage to get my hands on a Buddy doll. But yeah, pretty much have a conversation down in the comments. Do you think that Annabelle will win the box office, or do you think Chucky will? I really appreciate your thoughts down in the comments below. But before I go, I have a little reaction to do for you guys. Now, the video we'll be reacting to is a bit small. That's why I'm fitting it into this video. So yeah, I'm going to react to a video and then I'm going to end it off for you guys. So there's some claymation video just got released on Orion Pictures YouTube channel, and it looks interesting. I haven't watched it yet. I've been saving it for a reaction.
Hey, howdy partner, come on out.
Whoa, okay. Oh shit. Wait, what's going on?
Howdy partner. Hey, howdy.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, howdy partner, come on out.
Okay, just wow. Lord Jesus. Oh my god! He's gonna murder all of them for no reason. Wait, what? Dude, that was too short. I wish it was longer than that. I don't know what to think about that. That was really short. It's cool, but my lord, I wish it was longer. I really wish it was longer. I was hoping it was longer because it was already pretty awesome. The claymation animation was awesome, but man, why'd it have to be so short? I don't know. Now, before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to Movie Freaked Mind and Scream Stalker, which are both horror channels owned by friends of mine that are planning on getting more into their YouTube channels. So I'd really appreciate if you guys could go ahead and subscribe to them. I'll leave links to their channels down in the description below. I'd really appreciate it. They're trying to get more followers. They're trying to get more into the groove of making videos. I really appreciate that support. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content. Definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links and my merch down in the description below. Yeah, you guys can probably tell that it's later on in the day for me, so yeah, I wanted to put the shout out in here real quick. But you know, I'm out of here, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.
I'm slaying these bitches, rolling with Tiffany. And after that, I'm breaking your bed in until it's rickety. Everybody's laughing and thinking that my abilities are limited. Diminutive size is hurting efficiency. But it isn't further from the truth. I hide in plain sight things I couldn't do if you and me were the same height.